Hello, beautiful being. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Li-Sann Mullings, known as the Quantum Alchemist and visionary co-creator of the Soul Code Blueprint. Unlock your divine design. Not all blueprints are built in a moment. Some are whispered from eternity, woven through lifetimes and revealed only when the world is ready to remember. The Soul Code Blueprint was not born from a textbook or a trend. It was born from a seed of sacred defiance, a moment when I, as a soul, witnessed someone else's pain and decided there had to be another way. Almost 2 decades ago, I watched a dear friend spiral into despair after an astrologer gave her a reading that felt final, fixed. I could see how the weight of "this is your chart" collapsed her hope. In her eyes, the cosmos had sealed her fate. And in that moment, I knew something in the system was incomplete. My friend wasn't broken. She had simply forgotten that she is a sovereign creator, forgotten that even the stars bend to the will of the soul when that soul is in full remembrance. Over the years, I encountered more and more beautiful beings, seekers, mystics, visionaries, healers, who felt imprisoned by their charts. Astrology, a language once meant to illuminate, was often used to limit. "This is just how it is," they'd say. "My current placement makes this impossible." Or "this is happening because I'm in my Saturn return. I can't expect more." It was as if their cosmic map had become a cosmic cage. And so I began to question even more. What if these charts weren't designed to bind us, but to catalyze us? What if every planetary placement was an initiation, not a sentence? What if the highest purpose of astrology wasn't prediction, but liberation? And then an even deeper question emerged. What if these sacred codes were never meant to be interpreted through a purely 3D lens? What if we were meant to rise beyond the traditional systems, yes, even the ancient ones, and reclaim the truth of our divine design? This questioning became my devotion and my obsession. I immersed myself studying astrology and astronumerology under internationally respected teachers. I studied planetary systems, archetypal psychology, the Kabbalah, Eastern mysticism, quantum energetics, indigenous teachings, to name just a few. I listened, I observed, I went deep, and most importantly, I asked again and again. I asked the multidimensional light beings. I asked the infinite, the intelligence. Show me what's beyond the chart. Show me the key to remembrance. About 8 years ago, the first answer came. One afternoon in meditation, a glowing geometry appeared in my inner vision, what I now call the soul code grid. It wasn't flat, it was spiraling, it was multidimensional and encoded with so much ancient information. I was shown a series of archetypal forces, a trinity of planetary patterns, and a frequency spectrum that danced between dimensions, to name a few. I tried to sketch it on paper. Then I sketched it again and again and again and again. I still have, I still have those. I would spend hours with that light grid in stillness, receiving transmissions, first from planetary guides, and then from a team that revealed themselves as a multidimensional soul council. They told me the soul code system would activate sovereignty, that it would recalibrate destiny, that it would decode the remembrance hidden in plain sight within every soul. So, over the next 8 years, the Soul Code Blueprint started to take form, piece by luminous piece, not as a static read-in or chart, if you will, but as a living, breathing evolutionary system, one designed to uplift rather than limit, one that invites you to become more, not just understand more, one that invites you and challenge you to reclaim and remember a deeper truth. This is not a template for your human personality. And it should not be interpreted from that perspective. This is a portal to your divine remembering. Through the sacred system, you'll meet your core archetype, which anchors your original essence and informs your life path, your Venusian archetype, love expression, guidance, sacred union, and emotional alignment, your Jupiterian archetype, wealth expression, illuminating your pathway to divine abundance and prosperity. You'll meet your celestial allies, including archangels, planetary mentors, and elemental guardians, and you will have access to their superpowers when you get to partner with them. You will meet crystal and plant allies. There are rituals and practices that will help you activate, not analyze, your divine gifts. This is my gift to the world, a love letter, if you will, a soul map, a revolutionary remembrance tool. It is my proprietary system, birthed through years of sacred devotion, spiritual downloads, multidimensional encounters, council meetings after council meetings, and tireless refinement. And while it honors ancient wisdom systems, it goes beyond them because you go beyond them. This is not about dismissing astrology, it's actually about elevating it, reclaiming its power, not as a container, but as a cosmic key to freedom. You were never meant to be ruled by the stars. You were meant to dance with them, to remember that they were never outside of you. They were etched into your soul from the very beginning and re imprinted the moment you chose this incarnation. I made a promise to myself those years ago that I would not contribute to a world where people feel disempowered because Mercury is in retrograde. Especially, fun fact, when not when Mercury rules my personal chart. And I've kept that promise. The Soul Code Blueprint is my answer to that vow, a divine system for remembering that you are more powerful than you've been led to believe, that your chart doesn't define you. Your light does, your divinity does. So if you're ready, not just to learn, but to remember and to go deep, not just to heal, but to activate, then this blueprint was made for you. You are here to live your divine design. And even though we might never meet in person, I'm honored to walk beside you and to witness you as you do so with power, with purpose, and remembrance. I will see you on the inside. Right now, so much love, so much appreciation, and deep reverence for you.